In tonight's five-star story, a sport that is not for the faint of heart.
That was our special projects photographer, Jonathan Knox, learning firsthand that sometimes when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Fortunately, neither he nor the young man who got bucked off that bull were seriously hurt, but the video captures just how unpredictable the sport of bull riding can be.
And tonight we meet some young rodeo riders mastering the craft in Northwest Mississippi. Kim Clark takes us to Tate County in tonight's five-star story.
Bull riding is described as the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports. A rider scores if they can stay on top of the bull for 8 seconds with only one hand gripped on a rope around the bull. A sport so popular in these parts, it's even offered as a school-sanctioned sport at one Mid-South college. But the American bull riding of today got its start centuries ago. Bull riding has ancient roots, starting with bull taming contests on the Isle of Crete sometime during the Bronze Age. By the 16th century, Mexican equestrian and ranching skills competitions came to the fore with a variant of bull riding. And by the 19th century, those competitions were customized and adapted and popularized by Texas and California ranches. We discovered the ancient art at this training facility in Tate County, Mississippi. That's where we met cowboy Judd Moore.
Only cracked a tailbone and tore up my right ankle pretty bad, but didn't break any bones, just tore a bunch of ligaments. But I was very fortunate in my limited career of bull riding.
Moore started riding bulls when he was 17 years old.
And there wasn't a whole lot of places to get on and practice and learn on the appropriate level stock. So kind of right out the gate, I had to start entering rodeos and getting on bulls that were way above my pay grade, so to speak.
Which is why, years later, when his then 10-year-old son Connor was adamant about his desire to ride bulls, Judd started him out small.
We bought a couple of miniature bulls just to let him learn and practice on before he started going to rodeos.
Eventually, word got out and Moore Cattle Co. was born.
It's just all a desire to put kids on stock that's appropriate for them tonight. Put them on something that's going to get them hurt. We put on a bull riding school. This will be our second year doing it with Cody Custer as an instructor. He was world champion.
The lessons appear to be paying off. Moore Cattle Co. has 4 young men competing in national rodeo finals this summer. One of them is Moore's now 13-year-old son.
It's definitely a little nerve-wracking sometimes, but once you get into it, it's not that bad anymore. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Don't hold back.
15-year-old Braden Smith has been riding bulls for about 3 years now.
My buddy Max Hinton introduced me from Moore Cattle Co. So I was just like, man, thank you.
He just moved up from junior to senior division, but still qualified for the National Little Britches Rodeo Association finals in Oklahoma this July.
It's definitely a big change from the junior bulls to the senior bulls, but I mean, I can do it. Just gotta put my mind to it.
16-year-old Ethan Lunsford hopes one day to turn his passion into a profession.
I like the adrenaline rush. I mean, I like the competition about it.
This summer, his eyes are on the Little Britches finals as well.
You just gotta have the right mindset, I guess, yeah.
17-year-old Jaden Jackson, a senior division bull riding champion, is the one who got bucked off that bull that charged by videographer. Jackson was trampled by a bull his very first time riding one almost 2 years ago. But that encounter did not trample his dream. He too is headed to nationals.
I ride horses and I got hurt on a few horses, so it didn't really bother me. I knew what could happen. Most likely I'm gonna go to college and ride college, and then get my pro license and try to make it in it.
While the adrenaline rush is what drives a lot of these youngsters to sit atop a 1,700-pound bucking beast, Moore Cattle Co. is about more than just teaching future rodeo stars how to ride.
You know, it makes no sense to ride a bull. There's no part of a human that belongs on top of a bull. But for the ones that want it bad enough, it makes perfect sense for them. We want to give them those tools to succeed as a bull rider, but we also want to give them a place that they can come and just be kids and grow.
In Tate County, Mississippi, Kim Clark, Action News 5.
All right, more cattle company practices at Buck Wild Bucking Stock. That is where we shot this story. It's a family-owned business that trains and houses bucking bulls. Now, as you can imagine, it's very expensive for those young men to travel and compete in the national competition. So if you'd like to help fund their trips or would like more information about Buck Wild Bucking Stock or more cattle company, just click on the links with this story, actionnews5.com.